So you see right here, Migo, you know, it sounds like, basically I started, you know, rapping, and I had to do, you know, independent artists. I had to, you know, kind of get, you know, in the street life a little bit. I wasn't really trying to do it. I wasn't, you know, it's not, I didn't come into rap even talking about it. I came into rap being amigo, but like immigrant. My background, I came from Colombia. I was born in Colombia. So I thought my thing into like the rap world would be like, I'll speak from an immigrant perspective, growing up as like an, you know, an undocumented immigrant and having parents that were from that. So, you know, but, you know, I dropped a couple projects, and then, you know, I was tired of being independent and not having like resources or whatever. So yeah, I would work my jobs and stuff, but it just wasn't enough money. So like, you know, a little while back, I started, you know, just getting active. But, you know, I got inspired from doing that, and I was like, yo, I want to make a tape called Migo, like, but like on the sense of like, you know, street Migos. So if you know what I'm saying. So I was like, yo, you know, I felt like Future, like on, you know, I'm busting around doing my thing. Like, I was like, I remembered Future when he made Monster mixtape, and just the hunger, and like, you know, he's getting to the paper. So I just felt like, yo, that's how I was feeling. And I was writing this tape for a long time because I was going to have 15 features, and it was going to be all my boys from the gang, Oxy Gang. And it was going to be, you know, like people that I, you know, work with or whatever, like that I had done stuff with, anything like music wise. So I was going to include them. So it's really hard sometimes for me to finish projects because I'm so big on like the theme or whatever it is. Like, it has to be about something real. I can't just make music. I have to be inspired. So it was kind of hard because like all these features, you know, it gets kind of hard to get in contact with people, be able to like get them in the booth and find the song that fits them and shit. So as I was writing it and stuff, it was kind of prolonging because it was a 15 project. QuinceLu, you know, if you know Spanish, 15. So I play with the number 15 all the time. So I was like, 15 tracks, I gotta make it the hardest shit, and I'm gonna start rapping over some trap shit because I'm Latin and the Latin trap scene had gotten big. So I was like, I'm gonna use that English, but I'll put a little bit of Spanish in there and kind of make my own thing. Quarantine happens, all these things happen. It's hard to even see these people, and I've been prolonging this project for a while. So I was like, dang, what am I supposed to do? Like, so I was literally stuck in the house. I knew that my boy that is part of Internet Money, like he's a producer that I worked with way before he got on. So I just hit him up because I knew he wouldn't be so busy. He wouldn't be in LA like doing too much, because this is like right when it starts, everybody's just stuck in the house. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I know he's not doing too much right now. Let me hit him up, see if he'll give me some beats, because he's usually hard to get a hold of. He just hits me one time. He's like, hey, take whatever you want. Don't pay me for it. Just split it 50-50. And then that's the last words I got heard. so I took like some beats, and I was like, and that's how, and I was like, 15 G's was basically like a little prelude, you know, something to like hold off until I got Migo out. And it started from that to where like, and you know, everybody's doing quarantine tapes and little things. I didn't want to be corny though. Like, I didn't want to be like, oh, Corona, you know, so I was trying to think of ways, and I came up with this concept of like, what if I talked about my street life and all, and like things I've been through and everything, like, but I related to terms all about the pandemic. And then that's how it kind of came about. And then I started building like a story from it. And then like the videos that I'm dropping now is because I made I'm going to make like technically like a visual movie to like the whole thing. But without really telling people like what it is or anything that's going on, I just want them to watch it or listen to the music and kind of start inferring like, okay, I know what this might mean or what is going on over here. And that's how 15 G's came about. And it ended up being like the biggest project I've had. Like, we got into some big talks with like a couple influencers that started doing music, like liking the music and just saying, hey, somebody did like I don't know if you ever heard of Box of Beats, but this guy that beatbox, he went and did like a freestyle like thing with it. We went to LA, we met him. Dogface was gonna do something with us with like when he was hot at the time. He was gonna do something with 5G towers. So it was starting to pick up, but you feel me? It was like sporadic. It was like I just did it in the moment, and it just went bigger than what it was. And I was like, oh shit. I'm still trying to finish Migo though, so that's where we at right now.